Доброе утро, добрый вечер и добро пожаловать в мир военных кораблей. What? Hold on here. Salut à tous et bienvenue sur World Warships. Oh, Jesus, I think I got the wrong language. Guten Morgen, guten Abend, and willkommen in... Oh, for f***'s sake. Can we fix this?
Calibrating current language to English.
Thank you. Good morning, good evening, and welcome to World Warships. My name is Robin, and today we will be sailing in the Tier VII German Battleship Scharnhorst. But first of all, thank you very much for tuning in the video. I really appreciate it, and I hope you will enjoy your time here. The ship we are about to sail with has 9 283mm guns with a top range of 19.9 kilometers, 56,300 points of health, 6 torpedoes with a top range of 6 kilometers and a top speed of 30 knots. Her anti-air defense system is rated 52, her surface detection range is at 15.2 kilometers, and her armor thickness goes from 25 to 350 millimeters. For the modules, we are rocking Main Armament Modification 1, Aiming Systems Modification 1, Damage Control System Modification 1, and Steering Gears Modification 2. For my commander, Basic Firing Training, Expert Marksman, Last Stand, and Superintendent. Beautiful ship that is the Scharnhorst. I've acquired it not so long ago and had a very decent battle that I wanted to share with you guys. It is the dream ship for me. Impressive battleship-like firepower, armor and reliability, and cruiser-like handling and speed. This cocktail of awesomeness makes it more like a Tier IX cruiser than an actual battleship, in my humble opinion. But that's enough of these descriptions. Let's put some footage behind these words and take her to battle. Here we are on the map Trident. This is the epicenter battle mode, and we have spawned on the northern part of the map. We have to get in and deny the caps and fight our way around the islands in front of us. The enemy team is already in there, and the battle is going to pop off pretty soon. Now, about the Scharnhorst. I can't explain what exactly I like the most about this ship, but I think I can sum it up in a couple of sentences. My playstyle is CQB. You've all seen it in the videos I've been uploading, and it's not hard to guess that I like to take it close and personal. But for that, you need to be able to sustain the large amounts of damage you take in these situations. Of all the ships I've played so far, the Scharnhorst is the one I felt the most comfortable with when engaging targets up close. It shoots like a battleship, tank like a battleship, and handle like a cruiser. The torpedo launchers are just the cherry on the German cake that is the Scharnhorst. Plus, when playing this ship, tier differences don't really matter because, like I've said in the introduction, you are a Tier IX cruiser, not a Tier VII battleship. Anyway, back to battle. We are engaging the enemy Bedione, dealing light damage to it. The enemy presence in all layers of the caps is apparently strong, and they are about to secure it if our destroyers don't get involved now. I am detected, but behind friendlies, so I can push a little bit further. I'm trying to find a target, anything. A clueless, broad-sided cruiser, a straight-liner battleship, a wandering destroyer, anything. But so far, the enemy team is positioned behind the islands, ready for an ambush if we get too close. And I'm holding my fire. I want to try and get off detection, because I want to push in. But when I see that the Bedione is broad-sided, I have to take the shot. Unfortunately, minimal damage. I had hope for better penetration, but the Soviet cruiser gets away with it. Enemy battleships are moving in on our flank, and by lack of any better targets, I'm going to finally engage the Gnese now. She is straying me aside, and even at this range, I can punish that. The Bedione get a kill on our Cleveland. That's not a good start. And I'm going to score very good damage on the German battleship. 11,000 points of damage. I underestimated the guns, and I'm finally going to spot some broad-sided cruisers. That's what I want. That's what I'm designed for. Hunt down and punish enemy cruisers. We lose another friendly to torpedoes. That's really not a good start, and my shots lands everywhere but on target. That's fine. My guns are already loaded. I am checking the speed of the Königsberg with my torpedo prediction. It looks like she's not sailing at full speed, so I lead the target a little bit closer and... Königsbergs are so thin, my shells only splashed water all over her deck. Alright, situation wrap here. We took out the Beduni, that's good. We have 2 allied destroyers in the center point, that's also good. And we have lots of broad-sided targets, even better. After engaging the enemy Gneisenau, I'm going to switch to the far-off Congo. I am joining what seems to be the bulk of all force in the eastern flank, so we can push in a little bit further. We lose another friendly over to the west, and shortly after, our battleship Gneisenau gets destroyed by a very good torpedo salvo from the enemy Mayhem. That means the American destroyer is close, very close. Yes, he is right there, hiding behind this island. I can't allow that, and we have to avenge our battleship. The enemy team have now a serious ship advantage. We need to take actions. Not very good damage on the Congo so far, but I have a more pressing target to anticipate. The Mayhan is waiting for me. Maybe his torpedoes are reloaded, or he did not use all of his tubes, but he is definitely sending up for a torpedo run. I still have AP loaded. No time to switch to HE. I take the shot. 4,000 points of damage, that's okay, and we've knocked out his engine. My secondaries are opening up on him, and I'm angling in to try and evade potential torpedoes. Guns are almost reloaded, but we get the last hit with our secondary battery and take him out. We earned Close Quarter Expert and, of course, torpedoes. I take one, that's fine. It did not dealt lots of damage, and we got very close to the enemy Congo now. I do not understand why she is rushing in our positions, knowing full well that I am a very dangerous enemy in close quarters. And look at that, side armor is so good that we bounce incoming fire and take no damage at all. The Congo is realizing her mistake and try to angle away, but at this range, no way she can escape. My torpedoes are in the water, front gun deal another 11,000 points of damage, and we take her out. Only remain on our flank the second enemy Congo, still showing me a broadside. I accidentally switched to high explosive when setting my torpedo run, but I realized it too late. Second sitrep. The enemy team still have a ship advantage, and our destroyers in the center point have been defeated. The enemy team is securing the epicenter. This is the worst that can happen, so I'm going to head full speed towards the center, rotate my guns to keep the Congo under fire, and try to stop the enemy's progress. Yes, I'm going to have to show a side to the enemy Congo, but she is apparently not going after me. So far so good. Good salvo on her broadside, 6,000 points of damage, alright, that's okay. Congo seems not bothered with showing me a perfect broadside. Thank you, Congo. So I'm going to keep shooting AP at you. Another 6,000 points of damage. She takes out our Cleveland though, and we are running out of cruisers. The enemy team still has 3 destroyers, and we can't really fight them efficiently with only battleships. Plus, our team is scattered around the map. One of our battleships has fallen back, very far up north, and destroyers are flanking us. There we go, 10,000 on the Congo, that's what I was looking for. I'm the nearest target she can shoot at, so I have to angle in her shots. Terrible dispersion on this one. I have to take her out as soon as possible because I am broadsided by the enemy Gnese now behind me, and we need to rebalance that kill counter fast. Good shot, 8,000, and the Congo is not engaging me anymore. Okay, let me turn and use my back gun to finish you off. Ah, so close. Secondaries are opening up again though, and we are going to get another close quarter expert. Finally, the Congo is out of the fight, and we have rebalanced the kill counter. I immediately turn in. I've wasted enough time already, and I have to try and deny the objective. We have the enemy team kind of sandwiched here. Our destroyer might be in a flanking position over the west. We have to finish targets off and get more points if we want to put all the chances on our sides. I'm very focused at this point. This is going to be a down to the wire battle, and my adrenaline is up and running. And right after I take the shot on the Gnese now, I'm going to notice a very low York in the distance. That is going to be my next target for sure. I'm counting on my teammates to support me on this push. They have to understand that we need to make a move and capture the objective to at least compensate for our losses. Our destroyer gets taken out, unfortunately, and my shots on the York only grazes the target. We have an enemy kamikaze R right on us, definitely in torpedo range. I'm sending up my secondaries to engage her, while I'll try to finish the York still. We get the kill on the York, finally, and right after that the Japanese destroyer gets taken out. Enemy Königsberg noticed me and is going to reset the cap 5 seconds before I can secure it. God damn it. The Königsberg is keeping me on the fire, but is showing me a perfect broadside. And you know what happens when Königsberg show a perfect broadside. 12,000 points of damage, half of the cruiser's HP, we earned high caliber, and there is hope now for a comeback. My guns are reloaded, Königsberg is giving me a little bit of angle, we only get 1 over penetration, come on. Even if we cannot capture the center because of a reset, we can at least stop the point advantage the enemy had. I'm going to hold my fire. I want to wait until she overturns and give me a little bit more of a side. I take the shots. Grouping looks terrible, but we are going to land good damage anyway. Our scores get taken out, and I'm so close to capture the center point. But the Königsberg have me on her sides. Plus, I want that Kraken, so at this point I'm just begging for my guns to reload. I get hit, she resets the caps again, but this time you won't get away with it, Königsberg. Goodbye, and thank you for the kill. We earned Kraken Unleashed, and now only 2 Gnese remain. And really, Königsberg, you had to destroy one of my torpedo tubes, didn't you? Okay, I get it. I won't be able to capture the center point. Enemies still have me at a target. I have to get out and stop preventing the capture by getting shot again. We have a friendly destroyer capturing with me, so I feel okay leaving the objective. Our team has finally taken the lead, but we can't let down our guard. These 2 battleships can very well end us if we're not careful, and I'm way too far from the action. I have to turn back towards them and support my destroyer that is aggressively engaging one of the Gnese. I have switched my guns to high explosives. At this range and angle, armor piercing would not have dealt lots of damage, if not at all, and I want to set the target on fire. Of course, I'm focusing their last healthy target. Reducing the enemy firepower is always a top priority. friendly Ognivoy is brawling dangerously, but he might be confident enough that he can take the target out before she can react, and I'm trying to assist for that. My shells missed the target, but the back guns scored a hit and a fire. That is probably going to force out the Gneisenau's damage control, so our destroyer can start another fire on her. I switched back to armor piercing since she is showing me a broadside, but no damage, only bounces. The other enemy Gneisenau is behind an island, maybe trying to get a position on our New York. My AP is definitely not the right choice here, so I switch back to our explosive. And the Gneisenau takes a good hit from our battleship, almost destroying her. Our destroyer is trying to finish her off, but cannot seem to be able to hit the superstructure. My guns are ready, I take the shot, salvo looks good, and that's a kill secure, even if not really deserved. And we did it! We've secured the epicenter and managed to get the advantage. Only one Gneisenau to go, and I'm setting right for her. I am spotted by her airplane, and mine is detecting her as well. She knows I'm coming for her, and that I'm about to ambush her. And I'm going to feel even more confident when I detect torpedoes between the island's gap. She has spent her starboard launcher, so I can get really close to her without being at any risks. And there we go, Gneisenau. Come at me now, let's dance. Secondaries are opening up directly, and I'm in a good position to sustain a hit. You don't want to fight bow on with a Scharnhorst. You only want to give them a slight side of your armor, give them the cheek, like player likes to say, and you will bounce shells like no tomorrow. Except when it's high explosives. Okay, Gneisenau, why not? She sets me on fire, I can handle that. One solid AP on her side, and it's time for torpedoes. She's way too close to be able to dodge them all, and engaged in a hard turn, but it's too late, Gneisenau. All 3 torpedoes are going to hit the aft, and my guns will finish her off in a blaze of glory. And that was a hard-fought victory. Over 180,000 points of damage dealt, 6,600 XP earned, and 1.5 million credits gained. We've achieved 2 close quarters experts, Kraken Unleashed, and High Caliber. Close one with the Scharnhorst. This is the type of battle that gets my blood pumping, and I was so happy about the outcome of it. I think we've done pretty good, and came back from what was a very bad start. The teamwork was really good, and we did not give up until it was settled. Well, that's it for this video. Thank you very much for watching it until the end. I hope you've enjoyed it, and if you did, and you're a kind heart, give it a like, and stay tuned. There is more content to come about World of Warships. Until then, you have a good one, and you take it easy.